Either way, you didn't beat us. And the time before that, you didn't beat us. So, man ain't worried about you, man.
Oh, okay.
I'll be real.
All right.
Do you know what I'm saying? Last season where you nearly won the league, you didn't beat us.
Okay.
Not once.
Arsenal didn't beat Fulham. Are Fulham better than Arsenal?
That's not the point. I'm saying I don't care about you, man. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I don't care about you, man.
Fun and games until a ball got to get kicked.
Listen, you see that Klopp aura and that aura started to fade. You know the ones, and now it's not even Klopp no more. It's not even Klopp no more, bro. You see the aura thing that you had, thing that you had. I can't wait because, brother, I swear to you, bro, you man need to win, bro. Because, blood, if we beat Liverpool, brother, I'll be real. Change your number.
Home free. Home free. Home free. Let go. Let go. That bit my tape, boy. You big, boy. Nigga, that doing push-ups. Boy, I see you, boy. No, this Ray. That little Ray. Man, this ain't Ray. That little Ray. Hey, Ray. What the fuck, man? That little Ray. Hey. That little Ray. I love you, boy. Hey, Ray got big as fuck, man. Hey, Ray cold on the field, too. Yeah. Hey, cold. Demon home, too, pussy. Demon home. Hey, cuz, are you still...
No, mate, just because you lost.
You know what I didn't say that. Do you know what he's lost? Yes, sir. Do you know what he's lost?
Welcome back to another episode of Big Six Banter. It is the midday preview. Obviously, we've got the one later on with the man them as well at 7:30, so make sure you're tuning into that. And of course, we are live now, obviously, speaking and giving you guys the midday updates, man. Gabriel is fit to play. Calafiori is still set to be unfortunately, as well. From my Arsenal perspective, Chiesa and Jota are back with the team, so they could be with a shout to get some minutes. And of course, we got the Manchester derby, which is imminent. You know what I'm saying? Which is imminent. Pep's second funeral. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. It could be a mad thing. It could be a mad thing. But either way, we are back. You know what I'm saying? Everyone that's flying in, make sure you smash the like button and all them things there. And yeah, man, then what we telling me?
All good.
I'd think after a 2-hour show, you'd get a redirect. You know, but you know, hard work don't get paid off. You know.
I think you forgot.
Yeah. Should just be bog standard, to be honest.
But he's not talking about us.
Oh no, I'm talking. No, not you lot.
No, I definitely would have redirected, but he probably didn't think about it.
Just saying, and it's just saying.
You know what it is? You can never expect anything from anyone.
No. But it's just normal human.
Yeah, but you can't expect anything from it. No one owes anyone anything.
No, of course not. Just a free 2-hour show, isn't it?
It's.
No, but Monster's the guy in his own right anyway.
Oh yeah. No, I'm not saying one's.
I was in trouble, beef.
Monster's that guy, bro. Don't get twisted.
Oh
bro.
yeah.
This is what Monster's that guy, fam.
Yeah, Monster's within his own right to fight his own battles, but Monster's my guy, and if I think something's a little bit cheeky, then I'm gonna call it out because I don't have no like lows towards people, but just think it's a bit cheeky, that innit.
Nah, man, I'll make it clear right now. It was probably just a mistake. It's
cheeky, innit? Just cheeky, innit?
Don't expect nothing from no one, bro.
Yeah, it's probably just man.
Anyone that does it, it's a
please, thank you. Football, please, thank you. Anywho, man, how are we doing?
Kaz is so funny.
Brilliant.
I don't care who you are.
Brilliant.
How are we?
I don't like Kaz's energy. His energy stinks. What's wrong with you, bro?
I'm collecting 3 points this weekend. That's why.
No, I don't think so.
No, I don't think so either.
I'm in my arrogant bag right now.
I don't think you're losing though.
What? No, I think they'll lose. I
don't think you're losing.
So I'm collecting time.
You ain't collecting points. That's one thing I do know. You might collect something, but not points.
I'm collecting something. I've got my last in the background.
Take care of it.
You hear that?
Huh?
Does Daps think he's winning? Does he think he's winning?
He must do.
I don't actually know. What did he say? I don't actually know too much. Do you think you're winning this weekend? That's just what did you say on Fam Zone? He said 2-0 City. Yeah, he thinks he's winning.
Oh, clean sheet as well. He does not rate you, man. I
That's
mean,
a clean
none of us
sheet.
rate you, but you don't rate you, man.
Come on, man.
You
They're
don't
still
even
better than
rate
Man
you,
United,
man.
though. They're still better than Man United.
He doesn't rate you, man, at all, bro.
Who don't rate?
As in, bro. City's floor. Because let's be honest, City are in hell right now. City's floor. Because I agree, City's floor isn't. Well, let's talk about City, by the way. City's floor isn't that much different from United's ceiling right now.
It's still higher than Man United's ceiling.
Yeah. Right now, in terms of where the
part?
managers are,
definitely.
the players, I hear it. Like, because if City just decide to flick the switch a few times, it could be long
over
for United. But at the same time, with United's breakaway options, if City give them enough opportunities, they could sting them, man. I don't.
Is he gonna play? Is he gonna play Rashford in that though?
Bro, Rashford,
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, after
right now,
you gotta play Rashford.
After Thursday, hell no.
I don't
want to.
It's a derby. You gotta play Rashford. Sure.
You know what it is? You can't play Rashford because his style of play doesn't involve Rashford in one of the tens, so he can't play Rashford.
It's a derby.
He ain't gonna play him.
Right, it's nine or bust. And he's not.
Rashford's record in derbies is serious.
I don't care what his record's like. The thing is, you're at risk of upsetting your team as well. If you play Rashford continuously, how different are you from Ten Hag after you're being crap after crap after crap?
Let me ask you, Kaz, yeah, who's United's best player
right now? Best player, Ahmad.
Ahmad's United's best player, yeah.
Yeah, and that's a starving level because he shouldn't be. That's the thing, he shouldn't be.
So Ahmad is Manchester United's best player.
He's our biggest threat, 100%.
No, Mazraoui is your best player. Ahmad is your best attacker.
Mainu.
Oh yeah, no, he's in his bro. The guy needs to get this man. Like he's had 2 games back, not a full 90 yet. You know what? I expect him to start on the weekend. To be fair, there's I think you've eased him in nicely. It's a bit like Mount yesterday. He comes on, makes an impact off the ball. Obviously, he should have scored. For me, he should have scored at least 1 out of those 2 goals. So he's getting into the areas again. So he's being a nuisance. But
Ahmad being the best player is a bit crazy, isn't it?
He's just a good player, man. But the thing is, in mind, he needs to be saying that's my position, like one of those ones. Because you know what, I like when you get Ugarte Casemiro, you do lose a little element of control, but at the same time, you're solid in the middle. Like I kind of like first time I kind of really see that partnership where it's a fit partnership. But I don't know if you can play Casemiro too much away from home, in my opinion, because it's that bit when City do decide to press. It's like, are you going to keep doing that where you think you can play that first time ball over the top all the time? You lose a little bit of that. I think this is probably a good time to play someone that's a bit more mobile and Kobe that will drive with the ball through a City like a midfield of Cities, in my opinion.
Can't have Ugarte and Mainu in your midfield. Can't you have you had that selection yet?
Say again?
Have you had?
And your team's only good for 45 minutes.
Internal,
there you go.
Home beef, man. Why don't you have Mainu?
But I want him, but I really want him to try. Like, in my opinion, I know Mount's qualities are a little bit off the ball, but when it comes to the overall product, I really want to see Mainu and Ahmad in the 10 positions. I need someone that can, where the ball's going to stick for one, because Højlund's touch it. He's got
where does your security go in behind?
Well, I tell you where it goes. It goes into someone called Bruno Fernandes who shouldn't be on that pitch.
Yeah, but you can't keep saying everyone
play Casemiro.
What do you mean? Who's everyone?
Mainu and Ahmad in the 10.
No, the issue is that Bruno's the captain. That's a big issue.
Ahmad and Mainu in the 10 means that Bruno has to play in the central midfield, isn't it?
I'd rather him just get dropped.
That's not going to happen, though, is it?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I'd rather him just get dropped.
For who?
Either Casemiro or Mount or Mainu, one of those
Mount.
Because the thing is, you lot laugh, but you always laugh at United's midfield, and there's always one common denominator over the years. It's Bruno. Because
but you're talking about playing.
I want to play, but I'm talking about balance, bro. I'm not talking about who can do something. I'm talking about balance. Play a bit of football, move the football up the pitch. You're not going to get that with Bruno Fernandes anytime. He's a moments guy. Do you know what I mean? Like you get from my actual ideal 4 is actually probably right now, anyways, is probably Ugarte and Mainu, because even if Mainu lasts for 60 minutes, I can bring on Casemiro. But like, even if that's the case, I've got someone that can drive the ball in, like through a City old midfield. Then at top, I'd rather have Mount and Ahmad because half turns and in little tight spaces, they thrive in them spaces more than what we've got at the moment. Does that make sense? I want that and guess what all of them do? Either they've all closed down their players, they're all good at pressing. And obviously, I think Kobe Mainoo's better when he closes off passing lanes rather than pressing, but he does press quite well in the areas. Yeah, you don't get that through Bruno. Casemiro if I see Grealish come up against Casemiro, yeah.
Yeah, but what do you do then? That means when you're in the transfer window, then that means you're not looking at 10s then.
Yeah, we are, because you want to improve on your 10s. Yeah,
but what I'm saying is if you play Ahmad and Mainoo, as you say, you know what, we're going to go forward with those two in the 10s, then...
No one should be safe.
I understand that, but there's some set positions that you look at the players and you be like, this is your set position for the foreseeable future, innit? That's what you do as a manager.
But you improve on that. Like,
rather than look at Man United's midfield, why don't we look at City's weaknesses? Because realistically, legs decimate City's midfield. You got legs, they can't deal with it. At this moment in time, Man City cannot deal with legs in their midfield. Yeah. So, but the Man United have legs in their midfield like that.
They're struggling with the 3-5-2. This 3-5-2 or 5-3-2, whatever you want to call it, is giving Man United a problem. Because if they matched up to City, they would overrun them in the midfield. But because they're going to decide
with who? What, Ugarte and Mainoo? Because it wouldn't be Casemiro.
Ugarte, Mainoo, and Fernandes. They'll be able to compete with Man City midfield easy if you play three in the middle.
No, they wouldn't.
Of course they would.
Nah, you need extra body in there because you know what is at the end of the day, what something that City do.
Mainoo and Fernandes will compete with City's midfield now.
No, they don't. It doesn't know.
Well, you're not gonna compete with their midfield with the two in the middle, are you?
What do you mean? It's not a two. It's not a two. It's a four. The two drop back inside with them.
What do you mean?
They drop back.
Two midfielders and the 2 10s.
Yeah, the two. This is why Rashford gets hooked because when it comes to them half spaces, the whole point is the 10s are meant to cover them as well. That's the whole point of pressing as a box. So as soon as yesterday came on, Mount came on, and you saw Ahmad in the 10, and you saw Ugarte come on, and in the end, it was still Bruno there. But what happens? We closed down, we kept hounding them. They couldn't get out of that middle bit. They had to keep going down the wings if they wanted any joy because they all press. This is what I mean about pressing players. Bruno's got no legs. He's a moments guy. He's the guy that you probably want to put on.
Does Mount have to play then?
I personally would. I would. Like, I know a lot of people don't rate Mount. I don't rate Mount, but it's just like for the system and balance, he probably has to play. I reckon he does get the nod anyways.
But in the two though, you're saying Mount to play in the two,
in the two up.
All the fours you call as a four. What do you mean the two up? What do you mean?
The two behind the striker.
The 2 10s behind the striker. So
he's saying Mount to play in the two.
No, the 2 10s.
Yeah. Mount to play in the midfield.
He's not saying Mount in the 2 10s. He's saying
what are you on about?
You said you want Mainoo and Ahmad in the 2 10s.
No, potentially, but then you would have to drop Mount for someone like Casemiro.
Bruno, you said drop Mount for Bruno.
Yeah, but I said there's two options.
So you want to put Mount in one of the 10 rows and not the midfield rows?
No, Mount can't go in the 8. It has to be either Mount and Ahmad or Ahmad and Mainoo. And if you're not going to do that, then Casemiro Ugarte. If not,
who's the 4? So let's say, so who's the 4?
Yeah. Who's the 4? Who's the 2 sitting in the 2 10s?
For me, if I'm having my 2 sitters, right now, it probably still would be Mainoo and Ugarte. And I would have Mount and Ahmad in the 10s as it stands, because that's just providing the best balance. I think that's enough to maneuver.
Ugarte and Mainoo.
Makes sense. Yeah, that's what I'll go with.
I'd rather Mainoo be the one that what Bruno was doing basically is the one that carries the ball further up and it doesn't have to do the sitting.
So you want Ugarte and Mainoo and Ahmad and Mount as the 2.
That's what I want.
Because
that means I progress the ball a lot quicker as well. So transitions are not shit and stupid and hoofball and all that stuff. I want to get up.
With those 2, I don't think you should play Xerxes or Højlund. I think Rashford.
It would have to be
Rashford. No, because again, Rashford don't press up. This is what I'm saying. It's just simple things. Pressing as a striker, he plays a pressing forward. Rashford can't press to save his life because if you don't get the ball, he just looks uninterested all the time. Højlund is better. He's in more goal scoring form than him. He's got 9 in his 12 starts as well. And obviously, if you're going to come off the back on that, he just come on the pitch and bag twice. Like, I'm not being funny, but you're rewarding Rashford.
This is a derby.
You keep saying Rashford. When's the last time Rashford really and truly scores like that? Like, bro, man scores 1 and then forget about the whole performance.
Bro, this is a one-off game. You got to look at.
I don't care about the one-off game. I'm trying to move as a team.
I'm trying to win this game.
No, I'm trying to move as a team.
No, I'm trying to.
If I'm Hoyland or Xerxes, yeah, and I see Rashford being awarded up front over me after my man spags against Ipswich, and that's it, allow it. I don't like. No, Rashford can't play in this side.
Hoyland, I mean, we're talking about Europa League, that crap level, bro. Hoyland's got 2 goals in the Prem.
So where's Rashford's goal? Okay, so where's Rashford's goals?
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, hold on. So where's Rashford's goals?
You got to break it. Sometimes you got to break it down.
No, you lot are moving on names. You're not thinking about.
No, he gave you a stat though. Monks just gave you a stat.
Yeah,
though.
so like I told you, yeah, that's great and all, but guess what? He ain't
Rashford's got 4 goals and 1 assist.
Man stuck one top bins against City last year, and you think that's going to happen again? Probably because they got a weaker side. Bro,
I know if I've got a big game, I'm playing Rashford over Hoyland. For a big game, I'm not saying. By the way, this is not for the foreseeable. I'm talking strictly for the Man City. I'm not talking for the foreseeable.
One-off game, bro.
Yeah, same.
Because you're setting a bad precedent. Regardless, you keep rewarding him with crap
rewarding Rasmus is a
a guy that's but he scored against Forest and he's just scored against twice against he scored
he scored he wasn't good against Forest.
What's Rashford done? So what's Rashford done?
I'm not saying Rashford's done anything. I'm just saying
then if you're gonna say that.
He's got because Hoyland's got no money in the bank when it comes to big games, bro. He's got what money in the bank?
I don't care because Rashford ain't got no money regardless because he can't even do the basics.
Rashford does have money.
He can't even hold up the ball. He can barely link up. If he slaps 1 goal, great. If he don't, he's not working or pressing, like forcing them into a certain situation. You're trying to move them as a team, but you're not trying to. It's like you're trying to describe me Ten Hag's team or something. Like you want another Ten Hag situation. Of course you don't do, but I don't. I
agree with you on that front where you got to play to move forward.
I'm saying if Europa's so crap, why has Rashford not scored then? It's such a crap competition then.
No, but there's a difference between playing in a 10 and up front, isn't there?
Assad, you need to sometimes, my bro, stop it because you're jarring out. I'm a managing one. I'll hot ban you, bro.
Anyway, as I said, the reason of what it is that I think that Hoyland, Xerxes, there's not enough goals there for either of them, innit? There's not enough goals there. Now, that's not me saying that Rashford is this goal-scoring machine. He's not. But Rashford has proved time and time again, whatever form he's in, regardless of the form he's in, that he turns up in big games. Now, that's not setting a precedent to reward players for not doing much because Rashford has actually been one of Amarim's higher scorers since he's came in anyway. But the point is that I feel like we need to look at this game in isolation rather than look at this game in like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's the best Man United going forward for the season? That's not what we're talking about. Okay, this is just an isolation game where Amarim, he has the blueprint to beat, you know what I'm saying? He has the blueprint to beat Pep. Well, with his players, of course. He doesn't have his players right now. He's beaten Pep before. So tactically, it's not impossible for him to set up in a way that's going to negate what Pep wants. You know what I'm saying?
I do get what Kaz is saying. He's got to see it as what's the best going forward in the long term. You can't just see it as one game. So I kind of understand what he's saying. But if you're going to try and see it in terms of for the foreseeable future, then that means basically what you're saying is you sell Bruno, you sell Rashford. So what players would you keep and sell? Basically, is my question.
It's not. No, I've done this. I've had this conversation for too long, man. This ain't Man City versus United.
What do you mean?
I'm not. I have 20 minutes. I'm not getting into who I'm going to sell. Everyone, most of the squad, 90% of the squad can get sold. I don't care.
Yeah, but you're playing Man City the weekend, innit? And man is saying that Rashford it comes up in big derbies, and you're saying no, he doesn't need to play because you're talking about foreseeable future, innit?
Yeah, I don't want Rashford in the team. I don't want to see him start the team. I don't want to see him go off the bench.
Who's going to be your front three then? Mount, Ahmad, and Hoyland.
Oh, for me, I'll be asked my man. No, for me, yeah, that would be it for me, Monts. You know what it is, Monts, yeah? Like you know what it is, yeah? You look at Nunes and you just huff and puff in it. Do you know what I mean? You just huff and you're like, yeah, he might cause.
Yeah, he's crap.
But that's exactly how I view Rashford, bro. He's just crap. Do you know what I mean? And I'm not saying anything. We got better choices, like you'd rather Jota go up front if he's available or whoever, right? It's the same thing. That's how I'm at that stage with Rashford. It's like you don't even contribute to overall gameplay. So when it's stuff like, I imagine this year, you're trying to get up the pitch once, yeah, A bit like the Molyneux game, blood, and it didn't stick. We got tackled. Imagine that being the situation over and over again with Rashford, because he doesn't win the ball, doesn't win his duels. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't stick. Imagine like he don't get duels. He doesn't pause, by the way, as well, because I heard that part. My bad. He can't even beat his own man. And it's like, what else have you got to offer me? A moment. But then if we keep having these moments, players like Bruno Fernandes and Rashford on the pitch, that's a net negative on the team, because you're going to keep getting turnovers and forcing mistakes. I'm not saying Højlund's any better, but Højlund offers something a little different is a bit more better for the team. Xerxes, for instance, if he says, Xerxes, you're going to be the drop-in player like a little bit. He tried that yesterday, by the way. It didn't work, though. So for me, with Xerxes, at least I know link up more time, or he's getting better with his cameos that I appreciate a little bit more. To the point, it's like if Ahmad or somebody else is running behind, I know that them lot can play ball at least. Do you know what I mean? They're gonna find each other because they're just more. There's a higher IQ there for me, anyways, and that can work potentially. But that's what I'd rather.
It depends if you see it as trying to win this game. I think there's a difference between winning this game or trying to come away from this game.
I think everyone wants to win, innit? But if you're going to go off, would you rather your team perform, or would you rather have a moment where you just get your 3 points and you don't really learn nothing new, or players don't really do much because you're too busy encamped by a dusty City team? Then it's like you're back to square one. Does that make sense?
You're seeing it from a fan point of view, but from an Amorim point of view, he needs a win.
I don't think he does. I think everyone needs wins, but at the same time,
Amorim in particular,
a howler.
Yeah, but Amorim needs to win. Otherwise, this streak that he's going on at the minute, it's not looking that well. You're only beating teams in the conference or whatever, or the Europa League, and he's struggling against Ipswich, Arsenal, he's struggling against every single team. Nottingham Forest. He's had a bad start. He hasn't had a good start.
Yeah, but that's not down to him though. Like for me, that's not down to him. That's just down to the quality of the squad.
I mean, if you guys started winning games straight away, it would be down to him.
But Van Nistelrooy was winning games.
It depends, but I don't see what manager comes in and sorts out an attack like this. Do you know what I mean?
It's changed.
I mean, this attack is down there with the worst attacks in the league.
It is, and I agree. I agree with you, bro. But at the same time, against Arsenal, like we wasn't howl against Arsenal. You lot were just as shit. Like, do you know what I mean? We held you there. Usually, you have more enjoyed the ball to the point
you was good against Arsenal.
No, structurally, defensively, as a setup, but that's what you want.
Very well against.
There needs to be that for me. I don't know if you lot disagree in it, but I feel like United need to continue with a base, no matter what it is, base. And what I've got to think of is team, because that's what we don't know since probably about Louis van Gaal. Like, at least there was some structure, but there was not. It was crap going forward. We had man like James Wilson leading the line and that. Do you know what I mean? It feels like that again. But you don't have your Di Marias and whatnot to do your little scoop chips over Leicester's keeper, or was it Cardiff or whatever. So it's just one of those, man. And I don't look at Rashford and say team. You're not a teammate for me. Like from a viewer, anyways, from a fan point of view, anyways. And it's annoying because when he came off yesterday, the thing is with Rashford, if you're playing him as the 9, I don't think it's a bad option, man. Like, it's not a bad option. I look at him now as like, if you're going to use him, bring off the bench. Let's say you're winning 2-0, bring Rashford off the bench, because he will get his opportunities to score, and that might be his best way of saving face. Because the more this guy looks rubbish, you're not going to get buyers for this guy. I promise you, and you're going to get lower fees. He's just not. I don't know, man. Like, once would you take him in your team?
Would I take Rashford? No.
Would you like as a starter, like even
not
with
as a starter, no. I think Rashford.
I'll take him.
I think under Klopp, Rashford could have done a thing under Klopp.
Yeah, I hear it, but even the wingers still done. Mane and Salah still done more for the team.
Way more for the team. I
think you can't compare him to Mane.
Rashford definitely needs a change of environment. Like, it just depends what team he's going to. Like, for me, I actually think Rashford would do well at Arsenal because he's better than what they have on there.
Because they got outlets that can play ball everywhere. If there's one position that you don't rate so much, it would be the left hand side, because Martinelli is kind of like a similar-ish player in the regard of styles, I suppose.
Yeah,
I hear it. If they want to do,
more dangerous.
Yeah, he's got clutch moments in him. And you know what? If the thing is, like they say, if he goes to Arsenal, what if he wins? And what if he bangs? You know what? I'm not sour. You know, good for him, man. Because guess what? He probably needs it for himself. And that's why after the game, I didn't go straight onto Rashford. I couldn't be asked. That's the wrong impression. But if you're telling me after a game you've just played there, if it was one of your own players, let's say Martinelli or Nunes, because he just dropped a stinker, you come into a big game, you want him to start again when there's someone else that you might favour? that
Like,
not many others might rate. Maybe I don't know.
The thing is, as I said with Rashford, it's just at that point where Rashford can't be your main guy if you want to be a top team. That's number one. That's the number one thing.
Thank you.
Also,
Thank you.
You can't have a luxury player who is inconsistent and be a top team and him be a main star either. Not even just being the best player.
Who's the luxury player, would you say? Because I'm going to call that.
Rashford is a luxury player in the sense that before this season, it was usually one season he's hot, the next season he's cold. One season he's hot, the next season he's cold. Now he's actually been cold. Yeah, now it's gone cold. You know what I'm saying? Because remember, he had the season where he done quite well in lockdown, and then obviously he had the season where he had the blonde hair, where he had the back. He had reportedly had the lower back injury.
The noodles. He was doing all right.
The noodles, and he had the back injury as well that season. That was said. Obviously, the back injury healed. Then he had it was this Rashford, which was again a very good Rashford. And then since then, again, it's gone cold.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And that's what I mean by luxury. And now I don't even really think he's a luxury player anymore. Now I think he's a confidence player with luxury player tendencies. That's not a good mix.
Yeah. I agree. You know, and this is so when we go to City now you want to turn the table a little bit. It's like they're weaker and you know what? Their quality is still quality, man. I know they're gonna make splitting parts. I know KDB is gonna create. Do you know what I mean? It's inevitable with these lot. It's about if they can finish their dinner. It's really and truly Sunday's about if City want to turn up or not. But at the same time, it's like, cool, do I want to sustain attacks? Because you're not going to sustain attacks with Rashford in there. They're going to get breaks. They're going to have good and that's what you get. And that's what I don't want to see. I want to see us recycle the ball and go win the ball back because guess what? They're tiring. There's momentum shifts with us this time, not the other way around. Because you don't see that. You go back into this back five because you played the low. I don't want to see him either. Negative player, in my opinion. You bring him on off. You bring him on afterwards. Now, do you know what I mean? I don't really want to play with 5 defenders. I want to see Anthony get in there so we get up the pitch. It's a bit different. Like yesterday with Ahmad.
Anthony.
You know what? I'm not saying he's the best player in the world. Exactly. No, but the difference is when you play a winger that just all he knows is really and truly is line and work rate because that's all he's good at. The difference is from yesterday is if you got the low, you go backwards. You put Anthony, he's just deluded. He's deluded. You actually get forward a little bit more.
Anthony's been looking better in your.
Who's Anthony?
He's played twice. You know what? Anthony's played twice at wing back, and he put in some good cameos. But I'm not saying he's the saving grace, but it's like utilizing what you have for the time being because guess what? We don't have much choice.
I don't mind that. My thing with Amorim, I'd much prefer to see Anthony at right wing back or Darla at right wing back and then Ahmad in the 10.
Him.
The two cameos I've seen of Anthony, I actually looked and gone, you know what? Like, it can run, like, it's not a detriment to the team. It could definitely run.
Oh, great. It's not Tyler Nibbling, but it's
can run.
It's okay. Like, it's okay, isn't it?
You know, Dean actually didn't know who Anthony was, isn't it?
I completely forgot who this guy is.
Thank you. I appreciate people like you. You reminded me, I'm actually stopping.
Yeah. It's ready sorted type.
Feed the kids, man.
Man said ready sorted. Man said mini cheddars. What mini cheddars?
Ready sorted, man. Ready sorted, bro. You know what I'm saying? Dairy milk.
Man said ready sorted.
Where's the roast chicken grits, man? Where's the Thai sweet chili one, man? I ain't got none of that.
Ready sorted's crazy.
Man said, I can't believe man said ready sorted. You know, I cannot believe that.
It is though. Ready sorted, like
being hungry and eating ready sorted is crazy.
I can't run.
I like ready sorted, but like only for so long. You know what I'm saying?
The bread and butter, that's crazy.
That's mad.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah,
that's the foundation.
Like, it's not wow factor.
Add stuff after that. You don't just have that.
Job done. Your standard, bog standard. You know what I'm saying? Bog standard performance.
The best you're probably gonna get is a 7.5, but you're gonna get maybe a 5.
Yeah. Sometimes, you know what it is? Sometimes the manufacturers, they might have put a bit too much salt in the ready sorted. So that's where you're 7 out of 5. That's where you might get lucky and get your 7 out of 10. When really, when you get the normal bit of salt is when you get your 5 out of 10. And listen, for where you Man United are, Anthony at wing back ain't a mad shout.
It's more positive.
Is that what you're doing? What's good, Anthony?
It's more positive.
For where these man are, you might think I'm crazy, bro.
It's more positive than the low. The low is
on the left side or the right side?
Where?
The right side.
And he shouldn't be on the team.
The right side. Oh my.
The right side. Wait, why are you, brother? Wait, hold on. You know, Ahmad is left and plays on the right side, right?
Say that again.
You got to remember,
Bro,
as well.
Anthony has work rate, bro, and he's
Am I
left
missing
foot
something?
left.
Am I missing?
Yeah, but
Am I
you
missing
got
something?
you got to
No,
remember.
I'm
You got to
Really
remember.
good.
But you
I'm
got
not
to
really good.
yeah, you got to remember. Amarim doesn't play with fullbacks at wing back.
And he right wing back.
Yeah, but if it like you heard me say it in the last stream, so I don't know why you're acting confused because it's about saying about Martinelli. They called him a defensive winger. Now you got a system that requires defensive wingers,
Yeah,
and you got one that's
left wing back. Like, hold on. Why does Darlow not play right
painful.
wing back though? That's
He
one
did.
thing
No,
I
he
don't-
did. He did twice, and it was just as bad.
So again, Anthony right wing back. Yeah, he's not like hear me out, you lot. Why do you lot think I'm crazy when I'm saying this, bro? It's not that bad of a shout.
It's you know what it is. 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 To them,
for Man United.
to them,
wing
Monts,
back.
yeah, it's
Yes,
like it's
Anthony
like
wing back.
they're moving as confused as when Dan tried to move you to right wing. It was like, huh? Do you remember that
bro.
one? It's like,
Yeah,
what
bro.
are you doing? My strength is cutting in, dapping a man, or shooting when I cut in. Why are you making me the utility man? Now,
Bro,
it's as confusing
That's
as that.
mad.
And I'm
Is that for this game or is that going forward?
no, in
Going
general,
forward,
like,
both.
going forward, both. Probably.
Both on the heady one thing, both.
What?
I would
What are
honestly,
we
if I
doing?
could have it if I could have it my way, yeah, for now until we get some better wing backs, I would actually have Mazraoui and Anthony for now as our wing backs. Because don't get me wrong, I don't mind Malacia, but
And Dallo play where?
bench. Because the lows. Have you no? Can I ask you a genuine question? Have you been watching Manchester United 90
No.
90
You
minutes?
want Dallo on the bench?
Can you answer my question? How many minutes have you watched of Man United?
No, I
90
watch
minutes?
every Man United game when he doesn't come when he doesn't cash in
90
Arsenal, then Tottenham, and then Man United.
So you haven't then?
I have. I watched your game yesterday.
And
You watched that game yesterday for real?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
you can't, and you're telling me that the low deserves to keep starting after he played both wingback roles and has been like no better than
Delo was good against us though.
Defensive, yeah,
He was
defensively
good against
maybe.
us.
Yeah, but you know what the issue is when you get the low there? He's too passive, and he keeps giving the ball away in dumb positions. He's done it a few times now.
You forget he's playing type shit.
Yeah, like bro, that's not how it should be. Like, get up the pitch. He's too concerned what's going behind him rather than what he can do going forward. And if he does, he's too heavy-footed anyways.
He is.
Like,
I'll be honest, yeah. I think Darlow can be consistent, but I think in this new system, he's been a bit hot
he's
on cold.
struggling. He's struggling. He's
Been a bit-
struggling.
Yeah, hot on cold, and hot on cold is me being nice. That's me being nice, isn't
He
it?
can get. He's another one that can get sold for money.
So who's your
So-
three centre backs then? Are you
Oh,
playing Maguire then?
in general, no. In general, you mean?
Maguire.
It's
Yeah,
Euro Maguire Delict or Euro Martinez Delict or Mazraoui. Mazraoui.
right. Well, obviously
How
not,
about this, yeah?
not on Sunday. I
I feel
wouldn't.
sorry for Mazraoui because he does the centre back role well, innit? The
So
right
good,
centre back
bro.
role well. But I feel like Mazraoui right wing back, the supply to Ahmad source. Like,
Or on
I
left,
think
or
he's
the
gonna
left.
be-
I don't really mind. Or the left, because he just
Yeah. But
I
like,
don't mind.
what you want him supplying Garnacho? Or you want him supplying Ahmad?
No, because I want him. To be fair, Ahmad just floats anyways. But I'd rather if it's him or Anthony on either side. I don't think it matters. It just depends what kind of game you want to go for. Do you want more natural whips, or do you want someone cutting in? Like, I think I don't mind him either way. I think keep him on the right because he's thrived on the right. But by the way,
what's
by
your
the way-
opinion on Martinez? By the way, because he's saying he's on the edge and he's
Yeah,
a positive United fan.
By the
Martinez
way,
is terrible. Martinez is
he-
terrible.
he's
I
not
hate
terrible.
him.
But
I
He's
hate
terrible.
that.
I
I
wouldn't
can't
say
stand him.
I wouldn't say he's terrible, but he can get gone still.
He's awful.
Yeah, bro.
Not because he's bad. I think Martinez is a very good player, but for me, again, I want to move on from Ten Hag people more than less, and I want to think about what's better for the team in my mind. Martinez don't fit that mold. Like I think he'll be good for another. He'll be very good for another team, Barcelona or something. I don't know where it's a little bit maybe slower pace potentially. I don't know, but in United, for me, I think he'll be good coming off the bench, using him as a bench option. But I don't see him. I don't think he survives. I'll be real. That requires someone that's a little bit more agile, a little bit more fast, and clear as day. United need high at the back, man.
Yeah, man. Martin about can't be that shape or size. Seriously, pause. No chance. No way.
is
Shape
crazy.
or size or anything like that.
Shape or size is
It's
mad.
crazy.
That's crazy, man.
Shape
That's
bro
or
didn't
size.
even-
Hilarious.
that's illegal. You should not be
Bro
on
can't
TV.
didn't even say It's just like
for me, he's not the main man like that no more. Like you can't partner him up, and
he's brilliant on the ball. Obviously, he's brilliant on the ball.
But for me, it takes too long on the ball.
But he hasn't even been brilliant. Like
he's wicked on the ball, man. Martinez.
Wait, are you sure about that one once?
He is wicked on the ball, man.
No, he is good on the ball. He's good on the ball genuinely. But like this season, I don't think he's been great on the ball. I think he's been overrated on the ball. I think I look at Mazraoui on the ball and I go, that's how you play on the ball. That's how you play out the back. That's how you supply your wing backs. That's the difference.
Why don't you just play Mazraoui one of the centre backs? Why don't you play Mazraoui left centre back then?
Like, by the way,
Mazraoui in the wing back as well.
I'm not against it. I'm not against it.
No, Mazraoui should probably just be. You know what? Let's play him in one of the left centre back, innit?
I'm not against it, bro. I'm not against it, but it's just like, and if Yoro gets to get the chance, I'm like, I hear it, like I truly do, because I think he's that good. But for me, obviously, I know Martinez is actually the most progressive centre back in the world and all that crap, but for me, it still takes too long. The difference is though, once in fairness though, Mazraoui has Ahmad.
Cass, I've got a suggestion for United,
and Martinez has Delo, who gives away the ball. So
I hear it. I've got a suggestion for United, innit? And I was thinking about this when I was watching you lot play.
You're gonna say liquidate.
Remember how remember before Martinez signed for you lot, yeah? And there was questions of, is he gonna play left back or centre back? Would you, because Martinez can play left back and has played left back in his time in the Netherlands.
Yeah.
Could you, like, is there a and because he's short on that, he's not slow. Would anyone like think, if you lot got another centre back in, or if Maguire was to come in and play games, would anyone think about playing Martinez left wing back?
No,
man, going forward, man will take about 50 years to get back.
I'm just saying, innit? Like, just
I hear left back. You know the only way that works if you've got some crazy midfield, because they can help him, like, as in they're not losing it for him, but they can keep bouncing the passes and whatnot. But getting forward, nah, man.
It's too untrustworthy to have not people around him like that.
But he's so good on the ball on a Daily Blind thing.
Yeah, you could.
Not as well as Daily Blind, but
you know what the difference is? Daily Blind is not afraid to do those diags. Where Martinez, it's like he ain't got the confidence to do them diags that he done before. Like, why did you stop doing them? Daily Blind, yeah, will always have a little special place, man. That guy is what Martinez probably should be. But even then, Daily Blind's got a little bit more edge going forward.
Daily Blind's a midfielder. That's because Daily Blind's a midfielder, innit?
Yeah, definitely.
So that's why he has more about.
I appreciate Blind, man, as a player, man. It's a shame that he was so slow. But
Blind, we played against him at Girona, like literally just in the week. Yeah,
he's all right, and he held his own. To be fair,
he was all right. He was all right still, and I don't know how old Blind is. It feels like he's been around for yonks.
Yeah, he's
around for time.
He's about 36 now, and he's got 34 maybe.
He was getting on when he played for you, man. No, he was like 28, 29.
Yeah, he came into us a little bit later as well, and then he went to like Ajax and Bayern.
Do you know what? He's 34. You know.
Yeah, about that.
That's not right. He's 34. Like
he came to United. He came to United 9 years ago. 9 years ago, so 25, 26. He came to United. Yeah, about that.
He just, you know what it is. He's been slow forever. That's what it is, man.
Yeah.
Since he was like 15, he's been slow.
Yeah.
See, this is what I keep telling, man. This is what you're gonna get with Zubamendi. That's him, in a nutshell. Very techie and everything, but try and move him left and right.
This is what I said. It might have been a blessing in disguise. We didn't get Zubamendi, and if we get him, it's a rotation thing, because you see legs. Certain man like Marino, people thought Marino went like look at Marino blood. Sorry, D, but look at Marino blood. Like, really look at Marino blood. They don't like he can't cover ground like that. Like,
can't do anything. Yeah. He's a positional player, though, isn't he? He's a positional player, though, isn't he?
Yeah, but bro, it looks like he's like, bro, like, look, he
hasn't been that bad.
Genuinely, I feel like he's tasting blood.
He ain't been as bad as you think, but he's just like everything he does is always in slow motion. Right?
The Premiership's quick, man. You need to be mobile in the Premiership, man.
He's in slow motion. He's in slow motion, man. He's in slow motion.
Marino's thing's crazy. Let's get some score predictions though, you look, man. Man City, Man United, man, at the Etihad. Wait, when's the last time you man won at the Etihad?
Oh, no, it's a while ago. I think Pogba, a few years ago.
The 3-2.
The 4-2, was it? 3-2, yeah. 3-2.
Oh, the last couple. He scored a couple goals in the last few minutes, isn't it?
Well, I think. Was he the one that got us back? I'm pretty sure he's the one that got us back.
You were 2-0 down.
Yeah.
That was a good, that was a good 3-4 years ago. But yeah,
I think they're gonna draw. I think it's gonna be 2-2.
Was that NHS Marshall days?
No, Marshall was doing all right back then, you know.
Yeah, NHS, not exactly NHS Marshall. That was the cool Marshall, the fake.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, that's why I was joking, bro. NHS Marshall. Want to know about that one? Baller, absolute baller.
Anytime he came back, he would just go score a few and then
Brother,
just
open the body up, finesse. Hey, 80 the Marshall from FIFA 17. Oh,
Man like Yana's and them, man.
yeah. How techie? Like, no, that Marshall was fucked, you know. Hey, listen, NHS Marshall was different, but yeah, if you don't have a chance to, you do have a chance to win this game. I know it's crazy to say because you're seeding that, but I think you're not coming. Let's get some score predictions in though, man. I want to know what everyone wants to think, and then we'll move on to Arsenal and that.
I think Man City take care of business. I think they're going to beat them 3-1. I can't see Man United going there and winning. I just can't. But to tell the truth, I didn't watch Man United's last game, so I don't know how well Man United's doing. So, but can't see it happening.
I think they get a draw. I think 2-2.
I think 2. I think we win 2-1.
Their setup's good, man. Amarin's got a good setup. I feel like they can stifle City.
I'm
gonna throw a spanner in the works. Can you imagine Arsenal, Liverpool, and Chelsea drop points and Man City win their derby? And these man give them the fucking defibs. Man, these man get the defibs. I mean, they get clear. You know what I'm saying?
No, they're back up now. That's
and all of a sudden, yeah, bro. Could you imagine?
Go on a run. Nah.
Could you imagine?
Then they got Tottenham coming up.
I can't wait. I can't wait for that game, bro. I cannot wait for that Tottenham away.
Bro,
I've never been so excited for a Carabao Cup game.
Yeah, it's back up.
Yeah, they'll be too solid for Tottenham, I think.
Oh my days! I'm gonna go 1-1.
Can you imagine if City drop points? Hey. Not lose, but can you imagine they also drop points against Villa and United?
Bro, if they do, then they're already done. But as I said, then that's when I'm gonna boot the grave in it. I'm gonna boot the stone, and I'll hurt my foot, but I won't care. I'll hurt my foot, but I don't care. You know what I'm saying?
The grave is crazy.
You take the flowers in that. You take the flowers.
I'm stepping on the flowers. I'm stepping on.
What are you saying? SpongeBob in Sandy's bowl, like or whatever, and he's like, and he wants the water.
Yeah, bro.
Mad.
Yeah, bro. Like, brother, boot
the grave is good.
I spit on your grave thing, innit? It's legit. I spit on your grave thing. That's what it is, bro. I need these man in the ground, 6 feet under, bro. No resurrection thing. So if I ask anything of you, I don't ask much of you, bro. I don't ask much of you, man, at all, bro. In fact, if you don't win, fair enough, innit? But
don't lose.
Sink these man in it. Don't lose in it. Sink these man.
You know it's for me. It's like if United don't win, it's or even get a point. It's like when are you ever gonna beat these lot? Like there's not a better time to go and beat someone.
Are you Amarinat?
What?
Are you Amarinat?
I don't know about that one. No, if there's never a time like now, I'm not saying United anything good either because we're not. Like,
it's lose for United. It's a lose, man. Even if they win,
it's such a dodgy position, man. It's
lose, man.
It's like a.
Amarim's had loads of lose matches. He started off Ipswich. Even if he wins, it's just Ipswich. If he loses, it's lost to Ipswich. Lose. Arsenal. Like he needed a Man City straight away or an Arsenal straight away. Yeah. Nottingham Forest.
Like, it's fair, man. Everyone else gets to take points, but I don't. Like, why? Why me?
Bro, because like, how about true? They were shit. Like they were shit when they were like kind of shit when Spurs played them. When we played them, they got more shit. Like, and with you, man, now it's like
somebody smell like shit.
Oh, they're not worse. They're
not shit now. Like
they're not worse. They're not worse. They're not worse than they were. Against like even if the performance against Forest and Palace, they weren't mad. They weren't that bad. Like, do you know what I mean? They were a lot better.
Yeah.
Still,
they're gonna have spells in it. They're gonna have spells against you, man, where you lot are gonna have to hold it up in it. But Amarim has beaten this man before, and it's not a Bull Classico anymore. This is now Lego Head versus Bull. Get it? It's not
we'll see. We'll see. Anyways, Sunday's full of hella games, man, from early till
Yeah,
late.
it's true.
So,
And
yeah,
there's Sunday 7 o'clock kickoffs again for the life of me.
I have been
For the life.
Chinalute, I have been saying that, to be fair. I've been saying it's spooky for a few weeks. But it starts this week, yeah. It starts from now.
What's been spooky is
So I say if United win a certain, remember I said if United beat Ipswich and then United do this, it's a little
Yeah, United. He's literally United going to beat
I
Arsenal.
mean, like I had one time when I'm in a top half
put the
of
gun
the
down.
table.
Put the gun down. Put the gun down. Just put the gun down. G. You've been saying that for a whole month now.
Did it be the ball?
But yeah, calm. Listen, man. Kaz, obviously, I know you got to go. So
Yeah,
you know,
man.
bless up, bro. Gabriel is fit. By the way, we got 170 odd in here. Make sure you got smash the like button. We are on 72 likes. So again, you lot smash that like button. We should easily be at 100 likes. So smash the like button. You lot. Arsenal. Gabriel is fit. Calafiori is still. I think he still needs about another week or so.
Yeah, Calafiori is out.
Is anyone else out? Are there any more updates for Arsenal before we get into the?
No, it was in that. Apart from the regular injuries like the Tomiyasu's and those guys like that, everyone's should be all right. Everyone's fit. But my thing is more about the fact that we need to stay on the run, because if you look at the last 5 games and you take the Fulham game out of or in isolation with the last 5 games, you put it all together, it's all wins and just 1 draw. So it looks good if you take it from the sample size of the last 6 games. But if you take the sample size of the whole season, then obviously the Fulham draw is a bit of a big problem. You know what I'm saying, especially with the last minute disaster that we had. So,
but you should take care of Everton though, especially Emirates. You should.
That's like I say all the time. If we're going to talk about fixtures and we've got a better run of fixtures coming, these are the games that you class as these are the points, isn't it? You drop points here, then these fixtures.
There's no point in talking about hard games and easy games. There's no point.
There you go, innit? So
Everton away is horrible. Everton don't really win away games.
We're home. Oh, Everton away.
Everton playing away, so you got heavily favourites, obviously. So you got to win that one comfortably, really.
Yeah, we should win it comfortably, but I mean,
you got a great record though against Everton at home. Like you got a very good record.
He's always beat Everton.
Like you know what I'm saying. But what I would say is I think it's about wanting to get again. It needs to be convincing. It should be convincing.
Yeah, it's just annoying because if we had been 4 points behind, I mean, you can't say it like that because if Liverpool lose or draw or lose to Everton, guess you kind of gain ground. But if we don't beat Everton, or if we beat Everton now, and Liverpool playing the same time as Fulham, and anything happens, all of a sudden it's like the gaps drastically change. I know you got a game in hand, but that draw with Fulham is it's just not in terms of result.
You didn't need that. You didn't need that. It kind of halted our little.
The gap 6 points, and it could be 9 if we win our game. Yeah, like it's 6 or
9.
We're
playing the same time. We're playing the same time.
No, I'm talking about like with the game in hand. It's
exactly. It's the same thing, isn't it?
9 if we win or not. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. It's the same thing basically, which we didn't need.
So we can afford to lose and still be 6 points clear. It's crazy.
You know what it is? Yeah. I don't even think. I feel like you lot haven't. I say it all the time. I don't feel Liverpool have been playing well this season. Yeah, they've just been winning games, and I feel like every little minor slip up that you have, it's not like City when City were on fire, they're winning all these games. Every little minor slip up that you lot have, and I include the postponement in that, I feel like everyone's got to take advantage of it, and I feel like we just haven't quite. Every time we have a chance to take advantage of, we haven't done it, and I feel like
we haven't given a lot of opportunities for teams to take advantage. We've only dropped points 3 times this season.
Yeah, you haven't given. You haven't, but I just feel like
in all competition,
we had a chance. We were 1-0. We were 1-0 up and 2-1 up against you. We needed to have won that game.
All competitions, we've dropped points 3 times. We played 19 games.
You lot have been on fire today.
We played more than 19 games. I'm lying. How many games have we played?
It's been 15 in the league.
No. We played 40. Remember, because our game got cancelled, so we haven't played 50. We played 40.
Oh yeah, cool.
We played 20 games. We played 22 games.
No, you
Carabao Cup, 6 Champions League, and 14 Premier League games.
What are you saying? What you saying? That what?
We ain't played no one though. Still, have we?
No, you play someone like you play people like you play people like you. You know the funny thing is you even beat Chelsea. You even beat Chelsea.
We've won 19 games, bro.
You beat City, you beat Chelsea, you drew with us. I feel like when everyone was saying that you drew with us, it was a bad result. I feel like
beat United.
You lot beating the team like we didn't beat Chelsea, we didn't beat City. You know what I'm saying? You lot are beating these guys. I know we played them away. We played them both away games. I understand that, and you lot was home games. I get that. It's a big difference.
You still got to win your home games.
Still have to win them.
You still got to win them.
Yeah, exactly. But I feel like it's gonna. There's gonna be swings
you
around.
Home and we drew, and you know what I'm saying. That easily could have been a win. You know what I'm
saying?
We've got
to go. When we got New York, game week 35, isn't it?
35, yeah, 35.
Nasty. That's nasty. Like our whole running is nice. We had a bad running last year, but our running this year is nice. But that Anfield 35 game week is probably going to be the biggest game of the season, man. Because I think by then we would have clawed a little bit back by then. I personally think so. Well, but that game week 35 is nasty game week, man. Because Liverpool are not letting up right now. They're not even letting up in the Champions League. They're proving their worth in the Champions. They're beating up teams in the Champions League against Girona. You lot weren't even good and still winning.
That's the thing. That's the thing about us. We're just doing what we have to do. But we're not making no meal out of. We're just beating teams.
I've seen the new manager chip, by the way. Yeah, big up Danny. I've seen the new manager chip on FPL.
Oh, that new chip's a joke thing. I see it. I see that. That's a madness. It's a system. That's a
January. That's gonna switch things up. You know.
You see me? I'm an FPL king. Not this year. I'm not FPL king this year. I'm not playing it, but I'm actually an FPL king. When I was reading it, I was trying to figure out what the rules are. Like all of this,
it's just if you win, it's 6 points. Every goal you score is a point. If you get a clean sheet, it's a bonus 3 points, I believe.
What are you talking about?
It's for managers. It's for managers, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's for managers. So
what are you talking about? What are you talking about?
But you only get the manager for 3 game weeks. You get the manager for 3 game weeks.
Oh, I don't know.
And it also costs budget. So you need to have money.
Oh, you gotta have money to buy these guys.
Yeah. So it's not a lot. It's 0.5, and I think the better managers are 1.5.
0.5 is a lot, though, man.
It is still.
Them 0.1s and 0.2s are tough.
Yeah, bro. And also as well, like if your manager beats a team that's 5 places above them, you get 10 points extra bonus. And if you draw the game, you get 5 points extra. That's why Amarim's not a bad choice, because United are 13th and are capable of beating.
Oh, so is it based on where you are in the league then?
No, just for that bonus point section. Like if you're so again, Amarim's 13th, innit? If he beats any team that's 8th and above, then
because whatever game week he's in, that's where you're playing it from. Whatever game week
all it takes for Man United to do is to draw a game, and you even get 5 points just for drawing the game with a team that's 5 points above you. And remember, you get 6 points for winning the game. You know what I'm saying? So it's not just about picking the slots, the Artetas, the you know what I'm saying?
You might as well go for Pep then. You might as well go for Pep then.
Nah, but even then, nah, bro. I'd go. There's a few managers I'll go for, but yeah, you could discuss that. We'll discuss that another day. But
that's a serious rule, man.
It's a serious chip.
It's a stupid chip, though. It's a stupid chip.
Nah, I'm rating it still. I'm rating.
Oh, you like that? I don't like that, man.
I'm rating it. It's gonna be
fantasy football you're talking about.
Yeah.
FPL still. But yeah, no. In Arsenal's for Arsenal, obviously, I think the only thing I'll say is that who plays left back. Is it going to be Skelly? Skelly will play. Yeah, I think he's earned himself a start. Cool. You know what I'm saying?
We're at home as well, and we need to break Everton down. It's a perfect game for him to play. You know what I mean? Like everything suits him. If we're playing Fulham away, you might think, oh, let me not play Skelly there. But Everton away, it's a perfect game for him to play. He had a brilliant. I didn't even know how good he was. I didn't even realize he was that good. To be honest with you, he's absolutely brilliant. Like obviously, he might even get to the point where he's starting to ease his way into the team before Waneri, just because of the availability. Because Waneri can't. There's nowhere to fit him at the minute.
No, I hear it. I'm looking at the Arsenal lineup, and I think hot take. I think Gabriel Jesus should start the game. I think you lot have just look his finishing's crap, but I think you lot have just looked a bit more fluid with him in the front line.
Yeah,
in open play. I mean, and that's no disrespect to Havertz, because I think Havertz is all right, but I just think in terms of if you don't want to be more potent going forward and be more dangerous in open play, I think Jesus is probably your guy. Despite at least he's generating a volume of chances. But Havertz
is a lot better up front, man. Even when Havertz came on the other day, he was way better when
Thingy playing, man. You look better when Jesus is playing. Man.
We didn't even play that well against Monaco.
I think you did. I think you just kept missing chances.
We didn't play. No, we didn't play that. We played better against Fulham than against Monaco. We didn't play that.
Control, but it wasn't clear chances against Fulham.
No,
yeah, but Monaco attacked.
You created way more. You created way more against
Monaco. Yeah, way more. But the Champions League.
Maybe because it's Champions League football. I don't know. But I think when Jesus has played, I think you've been a bit more potent in open play. I think Havertz has still been a better forward man and probably is the better option. But I just think in terms of open play, your next 3 fixtures for me are games that Arsenal should be winning. You guys should be winning those games.
We got Everton, Ipswich, and I can't remember the last one. We got Crystal Palace in the cup, but Everton and Ipswich.
Your next 3 games, obviously Everton at home, Ipswich at home, and Crystal Palace away in the league.
I don't like Crystal Palace away.
Those 3 games are winnable games, and I think you're going to need someone like Jesus to help open up teams and open play.
Yeah, but the difference is when you see it like that, Jesus you wouldn't even play him for Liverpool. Havertz, you would. That's the difference.
I wouldn't play either of them for Liverpool, if I'm honest. But
Havertz would get into your team up front, wouldn't he? Jesus wouldn't.
Not over Jota. Not over Jota. Over Nunes, yeah.
Over Nunes all day.
Over Nunes, yeah. I ain't gonna lie, but yeah, over Jota, no.
Jesus strike up from. I need a
Jesus wouldn't get in over Nunes. Jesus wouldn't get in over Nunes.
There's a chance. There's a chance, bro.
Hey,
he wouldn't.
He looks Nunes don't look dangerous at the moment. He just looks.
Yeah, Havertz is more of a goal scorer than Jesus, but Jesus helps with the team play. Yeah. I think there's more movement when Jesus plays as well. I generally think the wingers are a bit more busy. Martinelli, who's crap, is a bit less crap.
He's rubbish. Martinelli's rubbish.
Yeah, I know he's. Listen,
I've
been trying to tell the world.
He is terrible.
Crap.
And what is it? Is it still an agenda from me? Is it still an agenda? Is it still an agenda?
He is terrible. Honestly, he is so bad, fam. Like, especially as the fact that his main attribute is to be at the end of moves, and he messes that up all the time. Like, he always makes the wrong decision. He's one of them people, that some people make the right decision sometimes and the wrong decision sometimes. He makes the wrong decision 8 times out of 10. Like, he stifles every bit of play. He crosses wrong. He shoots wrong. Every time he gets a chance to shoot, you're shooting the wrong way. Like when you have a chance to shoot, but you know what type of ball, what type of technique would get it in that goal. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes it's an open the body, or sometimes it's I'll hit it hard and low. He does the wrong thing every single time. I don't know. Martinelli is he's a bench player, isn't it? Like, he's a bench player. It's as simple as that. We need to go and get kudos.
Who would you rather start?
He's rubbish, and I said he's rubbish, and it's not an agenda anymore. Like, you lot just need to now know that it's the truth, innit?
No, he's not good. But every Arsenal fan will tell you that, though. Every Arsenal fan will tell you that.
Now, I've been saying this guy's crap like for a minute, and I've been, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, he's rubbish.
You have to choosing Højlund or Nunes. I'm choosing Nunes. Choosing Nunes.
Over Højlund?
I don't know, man.
Are you crazy?
Yeah, Højlund's crap, man. He's
Nunes is horrible.
Nunes over Højlund?
Yeah, Højlund. Bro, you realize Nunes was playing Europa League and bagging goals in Europa League as well, right?
What, choose Nunes over Højlund?
Scoring against Victoria Pleasant. Pleasant, blood.
No, I'm so far gone with Nunes. I'm done with Nunes.
Over Højlund, Monts.
I don't know.
Why do you think this Højlund guy's good?
I don't think he's good, but Nunes is worse. I think that's all it is. I think Nunes is worse.
Nunes is crap, and you got 30. What do you get? 31 GA in all comps last year.
I don't know.
Come on, bro. Like,
Nunes over Højlund.
He's crap for Liverpool's level. You think Højlund's ever getting 31 GA in all comps in the season?
He's way better than Nunes, man.
I ain't gonna lie.
How? You're just rebuttaling by saying he's way better. Nunes
he does everything better.
No, he doesn't. Højlund's a bomb. Did you watch the United game yesterday? Did you watch it?
No, I didn't watch it.
Yeah, I watched it.
He's a bum.
He scored.
Did he get 2 goals?
Brother, did you not see it, brother? The amount of breakaways and counterattacks when he was through on goal. You missed that bit. When he was through on goal, the breakaways, the decision making. Højlund is a bum. He's not good at nothing. He's good at nothing.
What's Nunes good at? What's Nunes good at, bruv?
At least Nunes is captain chaos, blood. Like, Nunes is in the game.
Yeah, but he don't ever think he's going to score. You don't ever think Nunes is going to score. Anytime do I think Nunes?
I don't think Højlund's going to score. You think Højlund's going to score? Who's the better goal scorer?
I don't even know. But right now, I'm willing to swap Nunes with anyone right now.
Bro,
That's how
you're
far
swapping
Nunes
shit
has
with
gone.
shit. You're swapping shit with shit.
Yeah, I am.
Man has 5 goals in the Europa League, and you lot are acting like it's godsend. Do you know?
I
Man,
can't say.
man,
I
you
can't
know,
say
man, are playing
Haaland is-
teams like Bodo Glimt, and that. And man are telling me about Højlund, bro. Bodo Glimt.
No, but I haven't seen Man United in this cup. I have not watched one Man United game in this cup before. But,
Exactly. So this
but I'm just saying, because Nunes is so bad, I'm swapping Nunes with any striker right now. That's how bad.
bro.
That's how far I've gone with Nunes.
Darwin Nunes is arse, but Højlund is arse.
Nah, he's better. Højlund's better than Nunes.
He's
man.
arse with skid marks, bro.
Nunes is a chaotic guy, but his chaos makes it worse for the team, man.
Nunes got 11 goals and 8. Nunes got 11 goals and 8 assists last season. You know this, right? In the Prem.
I don't even know.
Yeah, you didn't know that.
11 goals.
I didn't know.
11 goals and 8 assists in the Prem. 30.
I didn't know he scored that many goals.
And he still wasn't good enough.
That's poor
And
though,
you
but I
man
didn't know
think
it was
I'd
that
lower
much.
my standards to go and get Rasmus Højlund, who kicks advertising boards against Newport County, who does gladiator celebrations when he's got 2 goals in the Prem, who took 16 games to even register any sort of GA for Man United, who cost 70 million and does fuck all game after game, week after week, scores 5 goals. He scores goals against Bodo Glimt and flipping Victoria Pleasant, 2 teams that you man have probably never seen your teams play against. And all of a sudden he's better than Nunes, who's already crap. No, thank you. No,
I didn't say he's better than Nunes, but right now I'll take
you paid
anyone.
90 for Nunes though.
The only thing, no, he didn't play 90 for Nunes.
85 then. 85 then.
He cost 10 million
85.
more. Nunes cost 10 million more. But again, Nunes got 31 GA last season. You think Højlund's doing that in all comps?
At Liverpool, probably.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
He's not. No,
At
he's not.
Liverpool.
You man think Man United don't create chances. Man United create chances, you know. Højlund, all I'll say, the only thing that Højlund does better than Nunes is his conversion rate's a little bit better. But even so, Højlund makes chances harder than what they need to be anyway.
But Højlund is scoring more at Liverpool.
No, he's not.
Oh, bruv,
He's not getting 31 GA at Liverpool. No, he's not.
Nunes messes up 8 out of 10 attacks.
Bro, chances. He creates his own. Nunes still is able to create his own chances. Højlund is I said I said it on Never a Foul. Sorry, I said it on Back Again, and I say it now. The Liverpool fans that advocate for Darwin Nunes, you are accepting mediocrity. The Man United fans that advocate for Rasmus Højlund are everything that's wrong with that fan base as well. I'll tell you right now, Man United, this is the worst Man United we've seen this millennia. And Højlund isn't even good enough to lead the line for them. So what makes you think Højlund would be anywhere near good enough to lead the line for Liverpool?
No, he's not good enough for Liverpool.
Impossible.
He's not good enough for Liverpool. None of them are good enough for Liverpool.
So why do you automatically think that because Liverpool are better than United, Højlund would do better? He
would.
Can't function around good players. He can't even function around bad players, let alone good players.
So who do you think all round plays better then?
He scored 9 goals for Atalanta, who were a well-drilled team. 9 goals. 9 goals.
So who's all round plays better? Who's all round plays better?
It's both shit. They're both shit. I'd say Nunes runs the channels a bit better than him and can hold their hold-up plays both Yankee. Their decision-making is both Yankee. I think Højlund's a bit more clinical as a finisher, but he's not clinical himself. But Darwin Nunes is overall more of a threat than Højlund is. Højlund concentrates on beefing his defender. And
overall, he's more of a threat because he's erratic. But that erratic behavior
is better than what Højlund puts forward.
Nah, he's not better than Højlund.
You man.
You know what? They're both rubbish, but right
Højlund has never bagged more than 20 goals in a season. You wouldn't dream of bagging more than 20 goals in a season, bro. Wouldn't dream of it, bro. Big up Mr. Link. I will not have this. Højlund is dead, bro. I've seen Nunes bad up the champ. Nunes is crap, but I've seen Nunes bad up the Champions League. You know.
Yeah, but bro,
I've seen it. No, don't do. I've seen Nunes bad up the Champions League.
This Nunes now, bro. It's horrible,
bro. I'm telling you. I've seen man bad up the Champions League. Bro, you man see Højlund bad up the Europa League against Bodo Glimt and think he's good, bro. It's crazy.
I don't think Højlund's good, bro, but I think Nunes is terrible.
But you don't. But again, you said you don't really watch United like that. I watch United, bro.
I don't watch Man United.
Højlund is rubbish, bro. He is a shocking, shocking striker. Bro.
But he's with, and he got the potential to score.
How the hell does Xerxes have more goals? How the hell does Xerxes have more goals than you?
Xerxes rubbish as well.
Xerxes has more goals than him.
Terrible.
Xerxes terrible.
I'm not stopping Nunes for Xerxes. That's one thing I do.
Xerxes has more goals in the Prem Did you know that? Did
What?
you know that? Xerxes got more goals than Hoyland.
I didn't know I thought Xerxes scored 1 goal.
Xerxes got 3 goals.
3 goals.
You got 3 goals,
Xerxes.
Nah, Xerxes terrible. Xerxes bad.
Xerxes the worst.
But he's got more goals than your guy Hoyland. He's better than Nunes, apparently.
Xerxes better than Nunes.
Yeah, man.
Xerxes not better than Nunes. How could Xerxes better than Nunes?
The worst player
Yeah, I'm
anywhere.
telling you, no, I said Xerxes got more goals than Hoyland. And
yeah,
you're
but
saying Hoyland's better.
Yeah, Xerxes is the worst. Xerxes is the worst.
Like,
Xerxes is terrible.
Genuinely.
He's terrible. Xerxes.
But word, they're both bin men.
They are.
Nunes is, this is it. Big up JR. They're both bin men. No disrespect to anyone that does the bin man job, I'm saying, but Nunes is a better bin man. Yeah, it's that. It's that.
You know what I like? Because what I like about StreamYard is that you can put up whatever comment you want to, because Roz is picking and choosing which ones he puts up. I like that. That's what I like about it.
Horizon Gaming, Rasmus is my striker, bro. That's everything wrong with Man United, bro.
I hear it.
You get what I'm saying?
You can't back none of them, man. But because I've seen Nunes so much.
Is Nunes better than Havertz? Is Nunes better than Havertz?
I'd rather have Nunes because he's a striker. Havertz ain't a striker to me, man.
But would you say Nunes is better than Havertz?
He's not a better player than Havertz. No way near.
I just don't know how where this Hoyland revisionism is coming from, because he scored a brace against Victoria Pleasant. What is football?
No, but he feels like he can do something. You feel like with Hoyland, you feel like you got a bit of potential to do stuff.
Football is cooked. Football is cooked. This guy
what I'm saying is, Man United
Football
want Gyökeres, yeah. Man United want Gyökeres, but I guarantee you they probably don't get Gyökeres because they got Hoyland there.
Football is cooked, bro. Football is cooked.
Montes is forgetting how bad Nunes is. I think Montes has forgotten how bad Nunes is.
Bro, I am Nunes. Bro, I want Nunes out my club yesterday.
I want him out.
But on my life, he's better than He's better than that bum Hoyland, bro. He's just a bum. Like, it's just as simple as that, in my opinion. I don't know. Anyway, score predictions. Arsenal, Everton. Score predictions.
3-1. It's going to be 2-0 to Arsenal. Very comfortable 2-0.
Okay. We don't need a 2-0. We need a 3-1. Like a bit more. 2-0 seems a bit too close.
Yeah, it's gonna be comfortable though. It's not gonna be no biting your nose.
There's no strikers now. The striker pool's gone. The striker pool's gone. It's finished. Yeah, I think it's gonna be 3-1.
1-0 Arsenal. I'm gonna go. Chat. Score predictions for Arsenal Everton. Cool. Let's move on to Liverpool Fulham.
3-0.
Man, what we saying?
Yeah, I feel like Liverpool are gonna at Anfield as well. I feel like every game's at Anfield. I don't know when the last time you lot played that away.
Because our game got.
We played Newcastle. Our last game was away against Newcastle.
Yeah, that's it. There's one game. Every other game seems like it's at Anfield. I don't know what's even when you played Real Madrid, it was at Anfield.
So what are you trying to
do? bro. The games have not been at Anfield, bro.
They have, and I feel like the second half of the season. I bet if you look at the fixtures, everything's going to be away.
No, not really. Like first of all, we played you man away from home. I think you forget that.
I think that's the only game.
That's the only game of the season, yeah.
Bro, how about this? Our last 2 Premier League games were away from home.
Who was it? Who was the last two?
Sorry, two of our last 3. Sorry, we played Newcastle away. We played Man City at Anfield. And we played Southampton away from home. We beat them 3-2.
Feels like every game's at Anfield, man. I feel like
where's our first game of the season? Not away to Ipswich, then.
I feel like the second half of the season is going to be you're going to have a lot.
Do you know what it is? It's because we had a few away games. Remember, we played Wolves and Crystal Palace back to back away from home.
Yeah. A couple home games.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, you're going to beat Fulham, man. Like, you're too strong for them. It's Van Dijk. It's that Van Dijk thing, man. If there's no Van Dijk, I feel like anything can happen. But Van Dijk playing, it's too much. He is too much. He's the best centre back I've ever seen. I keep saying that. I have not seen a centre back like this. People want to. I'm not going to say who I was talking to, but I was talking to some pro footballers, Premier League players, and I was having this real. Yeah, I know. I was having this real convo with them, and I was like, I've not seen a centre back that good. I don't think I have.
You can't.
They were telling. They said to me, one of them said to me that Diaz had the same impact at City as Van Dijk had at Liverpool, and I didn't realize that. Like, he had exactly the same impact for Man City when they went on and won everything and all that, which I didn't realize. But I still feel like Van Dijk's the greatest I've ever seen.
Van Dijk's the greatest in the Premiership. That's my team.
That's a big statement. He always saying he's the best defender you've ever seen. You think?
Ever seen? I've seen Maldini. I've seen Nesta. I've seen Cannavaro. I've seen all of these guys. To me, Van Dijk is the best I've ever seen. I've never seen anyone have a big impact, but two, be such a big deal when somebody maybe half dribbles past him or half gets a goal. He can do everything. He can read not only that, everything that he's got all the attributes as physical, but is his brain as well. His brain, he reads the game better than everyone.
When you use, I think it's one of two things. It's the internet and obviously football moving on. I think because when you used to see players like Ferdinand get dribbled past or Vidic have a torrid time with some of the brilliant strikers that were around back then, it wouldn't really be a big deal. Like, okay, it would be a our defenders get beaten. Like, it happens, innit? It happens thing.
Yeah.
By someone, it's the news of the day. But I also think that because the internet is more powerful these days, I think that's another reason why when the defender, like when Saliba gets done up, it's like big news, innit? Like because the internet's so powerful and people are just tweeting about it the second they get the chance to hate, kind of thing. But yeah, that's fair enough.
But I would also say, on just to add to your point, I feel like when Van Dijk plays, I feel like, back in the day, you had great partnerships, Ferdinand and Vidic, Terry and Carvalho. I feel like now, Van Dijk, his great partnership is whoever's playing with him. Like, the great partnership.
You say just whoever plays with him just looks better.
Remember when it was Gomez and Van Dijk? Remember when it was Van Dijk and Gomez? We was like, yeah, that's the best partnership we've seen in the Premier League. Remember all that when it was Gomez? Then it became Van Dijk and Matip.
Yeah.
Then it was Van
crazy
Dijk
as well.
It's whoever Van Dijk plays with is the great partnership, isn't it? That's what happens, isn't it?
It's true. You're right. That's what he does. Yeah. Great players do that.
His great partnership is whoever he's playing with. I just think I ain't seen a defender like that ever.
Jordan France says, I've never seen anyone as dominant in defense. People don't give the credit because the lack of trophies, the best I've ever seen. Sinister is saying VVD is the best defender to kick ball ever. Horizon says, I think Ramos is better. I hear the Ramos arguments.
No, I don't hear it, bro. I don't hear it.
Because of how much he's won in
it. I'm not hearing it. I don't care.
No, because but like people will diss someone like Saka because he hasn't won as much. So I can't change the energy. VVD is top 2 I've seen.
Wins everything.
VVD is top 2 I've seen in the Prem. You know what I'm saying?
Who's the other one? Who's the other one?
Yeah, HR. I'm guessing Terry because he's Chase or Chelsea fan, innit? So I'm assuming
I hate that trophy thing because people just try to do the same thing with Gerrard, try and put Lampard and
but we do the same thing with Saka. We do the same thing with Saka.
I don't, bro. I think Saka's world class. I think he's brilliant. Me, if Salah went yet today, that's the first person I'm looking at. Obviously, we can't get him, but I want Saka. That's me. I'm realistic.
Fair enough. VVD went unbeaten at home in the league for 5 years. Yeah, I know, bro. Yeah. VVD is a joke. Let's get some score predictions down though. By the way, you lot, we're still not at 100 likes, which is criminal. Like, I can't remember the last time we got to 100 likes. We're 11 likes away from 100 likes. You lot smash that like button, man. I know you lot are better than this. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, you should pause it and then make him, bro. Like you done last time to my chat, bro. We got my viewers up. You paused the thing and made them go and like. And that was it.
Yeah. It's because I haven't really mentioned the likes this stream, to be fair. But yeah. You know, go like the stream,
like the thing, man.
Big people need to be guided. It's outrageous.
Yeah, it's mad. Come on, man.
Let's get some score predictions for Liverpool and Fulham.
They'll win 3-1. Liverpool win 3-1.
3-0.
Might even be 4-1.
I'm gonna go 2-0 Liverpool. I'm gonna go 2-0.
I feel like you lot are gonna win this game. I can't see you lot stopping anytime soon. If you do stop, I think it will be an unexpected result.
Yeah,
but I can't see it at Anfield. Liverpool will not beating Liverpool at Anfield. That's madness.
You know what kills? We haven't lost away from home this season. It's not Anfield. It's away from home. That's where we do our stuff.
It's true.
That's the thing, bro. Everyone's talking about Anfield. Yeah, I hear it. Anfield is mad.
Yeah, no, I feel
I'm gonna go. Yeah, for me, I'm saying 2-0 innit? I'm saying 2-0. I think Odegaard gets on the score sheet for Arsenal. I said after that miss in the week in the Champions League, he's got to score on the weekend.
Them misses are criminal, man. He can't be missing those misses, man. Bad. But that's not Odegaard's game, innit? Odegaard's is the same as a David Silva.
I don't give a dash at finishing ain't your game, bro. You have to finish that.
Oh, that one went. Oh yeah, we went.
You got to hit it on target at least.
Nah, bro. Odegaard is a highly technical footballer. So one-on-ones like that is still it's unacceptable in my opinion. Maybe because not even maybe he's too good to miss a chance like that. To hit to miss the target as well is crazy to me. So I think he's lacing. I think he's lacing one top corner against Everton. I think he's lashing one top bins. He's not a lace
guy.
No, he does the instep power shot though. He's what
yeah. Exactly.
Screamers. Let's not act like he ain't done that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's hit a couple of screamers. 2 likes to go, by the way, people. So I see the difference now. You don't like in the video now. That's not that.
That's it.
Yeah, it got to be guided.
I'm there saying that I even liked it. What's going on? That's me and you like it. That's it. 2 more, bro. That's it.
No, I've done it already.
That's crazy. No, I'm there. I'm a hypocrite. That's crazy.
I don't play that game.
So nah, man. Yeah. So you lot. Let's one more. We got Chelsea versus Brentford. Let's get some predictions for that.
Chelsea's gonna batter them. That's what I've got. 4-1.
Brentford obviously haven't won a game away from home this season, but they've got a very good. They're unbeaten at the bridge in 3 years.
Who?
I think Brentford are going to give them a tough game. I think it's going to be 2-1 Chelsea. I think it's going to be a tough game.
I think Chelsea take care of that, man.
They're not going to batter them. I can't see them battering Brentford, man. Brentford very rarely get battered. Brentford don't get battered.
Oh, we've got 101 now, yeah? Cool. Make it 102.
Brentford don't get these Chelsea predictions and then we'll close out.
4-1. 4-1 Chelsea.
3-1. 2-1 Chelsea. What do you think, Mons?
2-0 Chelsea. And I feel like Brentford definitely got goals in them, but Brentford got that stinker in them at times, man. They do have that.
They stink away from home, innit?
They do have a little stinker in them. I'll be honest. They do have a little stinker in them. So yeah, the beautiful game saying 4-1 Chelsea. Big Country saying 3-3. Be careful, Brentford love Stamford Bridge and Mbuemo brace 3-2 Chelsea.
That'd be brilliant.
Both teams will score. Says
yeah, I think both teams will score. That's why I said 2-1.
Says Ade.
Before you close out, let me ask you this one question. Yeah, that man's been arguing with Hooks about for the last 3 days. Yeah. Arsenal invincible or the Leicester title win? Which one is a greater achievement?
Oh, the greater achievement. Obviously, which one's a better team? Definitely Invincibles. But which one's a greater achievement?
Because I think it's such an easy question. But Hooks and Daps think opposite to me.
A greater achievement. I mean, no one's gone invincible in the Premier League era. But Leicester winning the league is just such a what the fuck? Yeah, what?
That's what I think. Hooks thinks I'm crazy. You have to remember, me and Hooks have been arguing about this for 2 or 3 days on WhatsApp for days. Yeah, I'm thinking, how is this even a conversation? I feel like
I think
that's the equivalent of Southampton winning the league now.
To go 38 games unbeaten is unheard of, but
Leicester winning the league is crazy.
For a relegation side to win the Premier League the same amount of times as
look at the chat, they're all split. How are you not split? I don't understand.
For me, bro, you got to take it in. Leicester have won the Premier League in the Premier League era the same amount of times as Liverpool, bro.
Yeah.
These men were tipped to go down, blood.
To go down.
And they won the Premier League.
Take that shit in, bro.
You gotta remember as well. Bro, the equivalent of Southampton winning it.
Kante and Vardy went on to be all-timers, and they both cost less than $1 million.
And Mahrez.
Yeah, so sorry, Kante and Vardy. I'm sorry, I meant Kante and Mahrez, not Vardy. Sorry, I wasn't even talking about Vardy. Forget Vardy, but yeah, just them two alone. I'm sorry, yeah, bro. But then again, all I could say is that Blackburn have won the league as well, innit? So it's
yeah, but that's not the same as Leicester, though.
No, Blackburn got money, bro. Blackburn spent money, bro. You got to remember that they had Kenny Dalglish. They started spending money.
Yeah. They had Shearer and that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. They got money, bro.
You win the league.
Winning the league, reset the Premier League. Big up Mr. Link for the super chat. It's a mad one. I think it's a difficult. I don't think it's as clear.
I don't think it's clear. I think
it's hard, man. I'm gonna lean towards Leicester because that's a mad thing, bro. Because of this, I'm looking at the circumstances. I also think though, but going 38 games unbeaten is ridiculous.
It's mad, isn't it?
Absolutely ridiculous. So
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought it was clever than that.
I even put that Chelsea team that conceded 15 goals, bro. I even think that is absurd. Like, man, I conceded 15 goals and it's game week 10 and that. Like, in game week 10 and that. Like,
Crazy. It's crazy.
bro, like,
It's not quite Leicester though. It's not quite Leicester level.
let alone 15 goals.
Conceding 15 goals for the whole season is mad.
Is
mad.
that is
mad.
like
what is going on? What was you doing?
We got 22 in it. We done 22. We
done that. That's our best.
We didn't win the league. We didn't win the league.
I know we didn't win the league.
We conceded 22 goals this season.
And that's with a defense of Van Dijk, Matip, Robertson, and Trent.
And Alisson and Fabinho in front of them.
Yeah, I think I'll stick with the Leicester. I think Leicester is the greatest sporting team.
Yeah, I think Leicester is as well.
I
don't think it's clear cut though. I think
it's like 10 times the Invincibles, bro.
No, Invincibles crazy, bro.
We'll leave it there though, innit? I'm tired and we gotta go live. We're gonna be live again at 7:30, innit? So yeah, man. We'll talk, people. Take care. Make sure you smash the like button and things there. Drop a comment. Let's get to 13,700. We're about 15 subscribers off in it. So
wicked.
Let's get there, people. We'll see you in the next one. Take care and we'll see you soon.
Love, bro.